2025 is about to bring a brand new adventure to Universal Orlando with the opening of Epic Universe on May 22nd, 2025. So, if you are planning a trip after May 22nd, which park should you visit? Should you visit all three? Should you visit Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure, or the new Epic Universe? In this video, we are going to be covering the differences of each park so you know which park you want to visit when you come to the iconic Universal Orlando. So let's go. So, Universal Studios Florida opened on June 7th, 1990 as the theme Ride the Movies. Universal Islands of Adventure opened up on May 28th, 1999. At each park, it is divided by lands, worlds, or themed sections. Here in Islands of Adventure, you have Seuss Landing, the Lost Continent, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Hogsmeade, Jurassic Park, Toon Lagoon, and Marvel Superhero Island. And of course, where we're standing, the port of entry. I can't believe I just did that off the top of my head. Let's go. Universal Studios Florida is divided into lands: New York, San Francisco, Minion Land, DreamWorks Land, Hollywood, The Simpsons Springfield, and of course, the iconic Diagon Alley. Epic Universe will open on May 22nd and be home to 5 new worlds. Power up in Super Nintendo World. Grab your wand and get ready to visit Harry Potter and the Ministry of Magic. We, my friends, have dragons in How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk. It's alive! Dark Universe is coming to Epic Universe. And of course, we can't forget about Celestial Park, which will be the hub of Universal's brand new theme park. Each park offers a mix of various attractions and experiences. Here at Islands of Adventure, you can get a bunch of thrill rides, interactive play areas, and even see some shows. Plus, don't miss some amazing character experiences. Islands of Adventure has 4 incredible roller coasters and 31 attractions for guests to enjoy of all ages. Universal Studios Florida currently has 4 roller coasters. However, September 2025, this big one behind me, Rip Ride Rocket, will be closing. So that will make it 3 coasters: Revenge of the Mummy, Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts, and the very kiddie Troller Coaster. Now, this park does have 40 attractions, but that 40 is including street shows. Universal is home to some amazing street shows like the Blues Brothers, the Beat Builders, Marilyn and the Diamond Bellas, and more. They also have a lot of indoor rides, so if it's raining, you might want to hop in one of these rides like Jimmy Fallon behind me. Universal Studios does have more screen rides than Islands of Adventure, and of course Epic Universe won't have that many screen rides as well, so just something to be mindful of, like the Simpsons ride and Transformers and Jimmy Fallon. They all use a lot of screen technology. And even Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts, although it's a roller coaster, they do have screens, which makes for a really cool ride experience. Universal Studios is also home to some iconic character meet and greets, like the infamous Beetlejuice. As of now, before Epic Universe opens, we know that it will have 4 roller coasters: Stardust Racers, Curse of the Werewolf, Donkey Kong Minecart Madness,
and Hiccup's Wing Gliders.
Epic Universe will have a total of 17 attractions that we know about so far. I don't know if there'll be any like street shows like the Beat Builders that they'll add to Epic Universe, but right now that we know of, it will only have 17 attractions compared to the 30 plus that these 2 parks have. But of course, it's a brand new theme park and everything's going to be new, exciting, state-of-the-art, and of course, iconic. In these 17 attractions, it will be a mix of some dark rides, roller coasters, play areas, flat rides like the Constellation Carousel, and so much more. Each Universal park has a variety of dining options that will be right for everyone. I'm a very picky eater and I never have a problem getting something to eat here in the parks. So here in Islands of Adventure, they have a variety of good quick service as well as 2 table service options. So that means those are more sit-down meals. at Mythos and Confisco Grill. If you want to check out a video of Mythos, I'll link it in the description down below. But both of them are really great sit-down meal options if you just want to take a break from the park and have a nicer meal. Now, in terms of quick service, we're here at Thunder Falls Terrace. I'm actually trying something different today because it's a little chilly. I'm trying this soup, but I always love Thunder Falls Terrace. It has rotisserie chicken. It's something different than your typical theme park food, which is what I love about it. But they have a variety of quick service options, and definitely recommend using mobile order. Some of the restaurants you actually have to use mobile order, like Minion Cafe over in Universal Studios Florida. But let me eat and we'll talk more after. So behind me is Mythos, and this is an awesome place to grab a bite to eat. You do need a reservation. You don't need one. You might be able to get lucky, but especially during busy times of year, this is such a popular restaurant to eat at here in Islands of Adventure. So I highly recommend grabbing a reservation if you can. Other than that, my favorite quick services around Islands of Adventure are the Thunder Falls Terrace. The 3 broomsticks in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is amazing as well. And there are also various snack carts around Islands of Adventure too. If you want to grab a pretzel or a churro, you can always get that here as well. In Universal Studios Florida, the sit-down options are Lombard's Grill right here. Gives you great views of Universal Studios, as well as Finnegan's, which is my personal favorite. You can get some of your favorite Irish dishes. I love the shepherd's pie. In terms of quick service, so many options at Universal Studios. My favorite is the Minion Cafe, and of course the Jack and Potato. It's a London taxi hut right outside of Diagon Alley, and it is so delicious. If you want a Jack and Potato, if you like potatoes, you're gonna have to stop here. Shepherd's pie, Jack and Potato, Krystal Palace approved. I'm also really excited about the dining options in Epic Universe because, you know, who doesn't love some new and good quick service spots, especially with the addition of the Minion Cafe and the revamping of Circus McGurkus in Islands of Adventure. I think those two are signs of what great things are to come in the Epic Universe dining areas.
Universal just gave us a first look at some of the food options coming to Epic Universe and the menus. If you want to check out a full video, I go through every food item coming to the park. I'll link it in the description down below, but everything looks truly amazing. I'm heading for Oakenstar Tavern first.
All 3 Universal parks are set to have Wizarding World of Harry Potter's. Of course, Islands of Adventure has Hogsmeade, Universal Studios Florida has Diagon Alley, and Epic Universe will have the Ministry of Magic. Here in Diagon Alley, you can experience Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. Diagon Alley only has 1 ride compared to Hogsmeade that has 3 attractions. Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, which is the most popular ride in all of Universal Orlando. Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, where you can go through Hogwarts Castle, and Flight of the Hippogriff, which is a family coaster. But back here to Diagon Alley, you have more of the shopping Diagon Alley experience, getting ready to go back to Hogwarts. You can experience a lot of shop and of course eat at the Leaky Cauldron. All 3 Wizarding Worlds will have interactive wand features, which is fun because Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade both have Ollivander's wand shop, so you can shop for wands, and Epic Universe will have a wand shop as well. And then you can walk around with your interactive wand and cast spells throughout the Wizarding World.
Epic Universe's Harry Potter world will be themed to 1920s Paris and 1990s British Ministry, and will have 2 Harry Potter attractions. Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry, where you travel by Metro Flu from Paris to the British Ministry of Magic, where Dolores Umbridge is about to stand trial. Board a lift and join Harry, Ron, and Hermione as you journey deep into the Ministry's many departments. This land will also feature a show that will contain fantastic beasts from around the globe, live performers, amazing puppetry, dazzling special effects, and more. There will also be 2 quick service restaurants, Café L'Air de Sirène and Le Goblet Noir, that offer French cuisine, and there will even be a butterbeer crepe.
Let's move on to our next topic. For kids here in Islands of Adventure, Seuss Landing is the place to go. They have 3 attractions: High in the Sky Seuss Charlie Train Ride, the Dr. Seuss Ride, as well as the Caro Seussel, and 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Now this is an older area. This is this whole land. It was opening day of Islands of Adventure from 1999, but it is still a super cute spot for kids. They have a play area. They have a really great quick service restaurant here, Circus McGurk's Cafe Stupendous, that they just revamped the menu. And of course, green eggs and ham. They have a bunch of shops. They have character meet and greets and some street shows as well. Families will be happy to know that DreamWorks Land is now open, and it is the perfect place for kids to enjoy. Shrek, Trolls, Kung Fu Panda are the main 3 experiences in here. They have a bunch of play areas. They have the Trolls Troller Coaster. They have an amazing show. The show is a must, and it's such a great place for kids to play, and it's new, it's updated. It just opened in 2024, so maybe compared to Islands, if you want some newer intellectual properties like these movies, they also have meet and greets with Gabby from Gabby's Dollhouse. You might want to consider Universal Studios Florida, as well as of course Minion Land. If your kids love Despicable Me and they'll love the Minions, there's 2 attractions over there, Villain Con Minion Blast and Despicable Me Minion Mayhem, as well as some great dining options. And of course, some more character meet and greets. So Universal Studios Florida does have a lot of great attractions for kids as well.
Epic Universe will have a variety of attractions and experiences for kids, with How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk that features a kids play area themed to dragon training, another kids play area in Celestial Park, and attractions with no minimum height requirements like the Fire Drill attraction and Constellation Carousel. Super Nintendo World will be great for kids with power-up games and Donkey Kong Minecart Madness. There will be various shows, meet and greets, and so much more around Epic Universe when it opens on May 22nd, 2025.
Universal Studios Florida is also home to the Mega Movie Parade. So daily you can see a really fun parade with all your favorite characters and movies like E.T., Despicable Me, Trolls, Kung Fu Panda, and so much more in this fun parade. Universal Studios Florida also has Cinesational, which is a nighttime spectacular show on the lagoon, once again with your movie favorites, tying into that whole movie theme from the original Universal Studios. At night over in Hogsmeade, you can enjoy the lights at Hogwarts Castle throughout the year in the different seasons. They do have a different projection show on the castle that runs about every 15 minutes starting at sundown. Universal Studios Florida is also home to a lot of the events that take place here at Universal Orlando, such as Halloween Horror Nights. You see during the Halloween season a big arch right here. Halloween Horror Nights happens totally in this park, as well as Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras happens totally in this park, and Mardi Gras and Universal Holidays is included in your ticket. So you'll have food booths all around. For Mardi Gras, you have a fun Mardi Gras parade, as well as the holidays. That both takes place here at Universal Studios. However, for Universal Christmas, half of it does take place over in Islands of Adventure. If you want to experience Grinchmas and meeting the Grinch, that is over in Islands of Adventure. All the other holiday fun, like the tribute store, parade, that takes place here. If you are into shopping and some cool, unique experiences, Universal Studios Florida is home to the Universal Tribute Store. So throughout the seasons like Mardi Gras, summer, Halloween Horror Nights, and Christmas, Universal will put out a tribute store, and it is a store that will sell themed merchandise, but also is home to some really cool Universal creative work. It's definitely more of an experience than just a simple store. If you've ever been in a tribute store, you know what I'm talking about, but they're always fun to check out. They have some themed treats in there as well, and I always love visiting the tribute store during the Universal holidays. In terms of early park admission, Islands of Adventure is typically the place you're going to find early park admission. This will give you 1 hour early access to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, as well as the Velocicoaster. You can get early park admission by staying at one of the Universal Orlando hotels or having a Universal annual pass. But Epic Universe also announced the rides that will be open during early park admission, and those are going to be the Super Nintendo World rides, Yoshi's Adventure, Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, as well as Donkey Kong Minecart Madness, and and Stardust Racers. So that kind of format is similar to what we see here at Islands of Adventure. Wizarding World, there will be Super Nintendo World, as well as the big coaster there, Stardust Racers, whereas here it's Velocicoaster. So Epic Universe Early Park admission will start on May 23rd, the day after opening day. And of course, I do imagine it to be only on select days, so you'll have to check the calendar to see what park is offering early park admission when you visit. Right now, we are standing in Universal CityWalk, and something to point out and mention is that Epic Universe won't have a CityWalk. So if you want to be able to pop out of the park and get a nice sit-down meal, maybe outside of the park, or do some fun activities like mini golf, the escape room, Epic Universe won't, as of now, have a hub like this. So that's okay, because it is just going to be a free shuttle bus ride away, but it is something to point out. That is what's so great about Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios Florida. They are just walking distance apart from each other and connected by shopping, dining, entertainment district, Universal CityWalk. Epic Universe will be about a 15-minute drive from here, and just important for me to mention that, you know, it's not going to be walking distance like these two parks. These two parks also have the Hogwarts Express, which takes you from park to park. So if you have the park to park ticket, you can easily hop from Universal to Islands of Adventure. And this is helpful for planning too. You know, if you're planning your Epic Universe day, maybe in 2026, and you're thinking about getting the park to park ticket, just know that you're going to have to take a bus ride over to Epic Universe from these two parks. All parks at Universal Orlando have accessibility options available for you and for your comfort, such as assistive listening, wheelchairs, ECVs, rider switch, and more. Okay, now let's talk about some ticket prices. What is the cost to go to each park? Because, you know, that is a huge factor in deciding which park you should go to. For Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure, tickets start at $119 per person. Now, this can change, same with Epic Universe tickets, and they will change based on the day you go, the time of the year you go. So that $119 is just the starting price. It could go anywhere up to $160 per day during really busy times of the year. Single day tickets at Epic Universe aren't available yet to the general public. However, if you are a Universal annual pass holder, you can get single day tickets to Epic Universe, but not for the first 2 weeks because they're already sold out. But annual pass holder ticket prices start at $122 for Epic Universe, and they go up to the same, about $160, $170, depending on the time of the year that you visit. But even though that these are just for annual pass holders, it does give you a good idea of when single day tickets do go on sale for the general public, what those prices will look like. And honestly, they're just a few bucks more than these two parks. So since single day tickets aren't on sale yet, how do you get into Epic Universe? How do you get tickets? You will have to buy a multi-day ticket. You'll have to visit Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure to get 1 day at Epic Universe. All multi-day tickets only have 1 day at Epic as of the recording of this video. Now that will change, of course, as the year goes on and more ticket options become available. But right now, the only way to go to Epic is to buy multi-day tickets and get 1 day at Epic for the general public. To give you a price example, a 3-day base ticket with 1 day at Epic Universe, that means you can't park hop, will be $117. Will start at $117. And giving prices, I never really like to give prices because it does change so much. So if you want to see what the prices would be like for your vacation, I recommend checking out the Park Prodigy. They will help you, give you a free quote to price your vacation, and be sure to use the code the Krystal Palace 10 to save even more money at checkout.
Now you can also use the Krystal Palace 30 on orders of $800 or more on Universal or Disney vacation packages or tickets on theparkprodigy.com to save even more money.
So after this video, what do you think? Which park is best for you? Let me know in the comments. My personal opinion is to try to do it all. I mean, I know that it might not be possible for your trip depending on how many days you're coming for, but I love both of these parks so much, and I know I'm gonna love Epic Universe so much. If you want something new, exciting, never been seen before, then Epic Universe is gonna be for you. If you wanna get the classic Universal vibe, see some shows, maybe you're not a huge coaster person, maybe you just want some chill rides, some entertainment, then Universal Studios Florida is for you. If you want want thrilling attractions, high-speed roller coasters, and a lot of fun from your favorite movies like Jurassic Park and Harry Potter, then Islands of Adventure is going to be for you. And I hope you found this video helpful comparing the 3 parks. There's a bug on me. So gross. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the Krystal Palace right down below. From Universal Orlando, I will see you in the next one, and I will see you in Epic Universe on May 22nd. Peace.